What is going on right now? I've been watching these videos. These videos have been coming up on my feed, and they're becoming more and more common of people, and it's mostly dudes, and I don't know if that's just because I'm that demographic, but it's mostly guys who are seeming to escape the matrix, or desiring to escape the matrix, or feeling like they're in the matrix. A couple months ago, there was that guy who did that selfie video. He was out in the woods, and he was something like a surgeon or, some sort of prestigious medical person. And he decided to kind of give it all up, and he was filming this video just talking about his experience, hating it and hating life. And then I seen another one where this guy was talking about how he was this corporate accountant. He was part of a Fortune 25 company, so he was high up there. He had a good position, had some good opportunities for himself, and he just gave up on it. He just decided to become a truck driver instead, and was like, forget this, I'm out of here. And it just made me curious. I don't know if I have the answers for this. I don't think anyone has the answers. I think that's a huge question that our society's asking right now. But why is this happening? Like, why are people so unhappy? Why are people feeling so purposeless just in the day-to-day grind? I have no idea. I mean, this could just be the algorithm talking to me, but I do have those feelings myself, because you want to work hard, you want to do well, but I think it's getting to a point where the carrot is just kind of like getting farther and farther and farther and farther away from us, where at least where I live, I have above a bachelor's degree, which I never thought would happen. I don't have my master's, but I have like a credential. I have post-bachelor stuff. My wife has a master's degree, and she works in mental health, and we have jobs that seem to pay pretty decently well, but it still feels like, with the student loans and trying to figure out how to afford things and just the cost of living, it's kind of like, why am I putting so much of this effort into this thing where I feel like I'm not that much farther ahead of somebody else, or I'm not that much farther ahead as I was, 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know. But it's really just fascinating how there's so many people who are just kind of done, and it's like they're going off the grid vocationally. People always talk about how, we're gonna live off the grid, gonna go out there, gonna just enjoy life, make our own kombucha, and we're good to go. Get a couple generators, get some solar, and provide for ourselves. People are kind of doing that now in their jobs and in the workforce, in the corporate world, and even in education. And man, it makes me curious. I don't know if it was like this before. I'm sure people have felt this way for forever, but I don't know how prevalent it was 20 years ago, 30 years ago, compared to now. And I'm just curious what is causing so many people in their 30s to just be so unhappy. Maybe it's feeling like they're not as far along in their career and life as they had expected to be, or as they were told. Maybe it's just our culture right now. I mean, the way that social media has been kind of deteriorating our society, and the way that people are getting red pilled and black pilled, and everything along those lines. Like, there's just so much negativity and disappointment, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to escape it too, to be honest. I'm trying to figure out how to escape the rat race, because it just seems unsustainable. It seems frustrating. It seems like it's going to drive you a little mad. But how do we do that? I don't know. But had a stomach bug yesterday. I'm pretty sure I ate some of that ground beef that was tagged by the FDA for making people sick, because I was cuddled up on my bed. Like, I went home from work early. I said, I have to go, I can't be here. Went home, barely made it home. Started puking, everything else. And I was under a blanket on my bed, and I felt so sick. I felt so nauseous that hearing sounds from videos, I just like went on TikTok, hearing sounds from YouTube videos made my nausea worse. So coming back from that, it's a little sus. I'm not sure if I'm fully healthy or not, but we'll see how today goes. And I got an interview. So much going on. All right, blessings to y'all. Peace.